Nobody calls anybody by their actual superhero name.
I mean, Tony got
Like,
called
nobody
Iron Man.
says out of their mouth, Captain America. They say Captain.
It's still part of his hero name. It's a nickname of his hero name.
Nobody calls.
Tony gets called Iron Man
Nobody
by
calls
civilians.
Wanda Scarlet Witch until her show. She gets called that if she becomes the Scarlet Witch. So you got to watch the show to understand that. Nobody
What's his
calls.
face gets called Hawkeye? Everybody calls Hulk.
That's because that's not a superhero name. That's his name.
No, his name's Bruce Banner.
No, Hulk is better. Sharing life.
But I thought I know they treat it that way, but ever since I was little, they always referred to it as like a split personality given its own form.
Yeah.
Like his actual inner rage monster being able to come out physically.
Right.
But it's still him.
He identifies himself as Hulk, and they see each
And
other.
And a split personality can do that.
They see each other as two different people. Like in Infinity War, there's a scene where Bruce is like, "Come on, Hulk, come out." And Hulk is like, "No."
What? What kind of scene is that? What could he use about? Hulk doesn't want to fight?
Yeah, Hulk don't want to fight. Hulk don't want to smash.
What? Since when?
In that movie.
Since when?
Because he got beat up out the house. Because Thanos put him on his butt.
Wait, hold on. So, and then you over here not fighting. So you really telling me to my face that Hulk got his butt whooped and did not want to fight after that? Are you kidding me?
Right.
How he get Hulk so bad he got scared?
Right. He never got lost before, I guess.
That doesn't even make sense.
He was like,
what kind of Hulk is that? The only Hulk I know is the one who gets angrier and be ready to fight. Like he want to throw hands. If you manage to get over on him or beat him up, he's like, nah, F that.
I ain't gonna lie. After Infinity War, there is no more Hulk. I'm so serious. It's just Banner.
But I saw like a image.
In Endgame, it's Banner as Hulk.
Yeah.
Smart Hulk. It's Banner.
Where it looked like Banner. It was Hulk, but he looked more like as himself in human form. Yeah. And he was even wearing glasses for some reason.
Professor Hulk, he's just Banner. He's just
Professor Hulk.
Yeah. Which I think
is that his official name?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They don't call him in that movie, of course, because nobody calls him. Like nobody says Iron Man.
Yes, it is.
None of the Avengers call Iron Man. They say Tony.
Well, that's because they're close or whatever, and they don't stick to code names, and everybody already knows who Iron Man is. Yep. But people in general refer to him as Iron Man.
Yeah. Nobody call Black Widow Black Widow. They call her Agent Romanoff.
Yeah, which also had me wondering how she even get the code name Black Widow and as a spy. If everybody knows her name.
Nobody calls Hawkeye.
Or at least her alias.
Hawkeye. They call him
Legolas?
Clint. Agent Barden. Until his show, nobody calls him Hawkeye.
He has a show?
Yes.
I didn't know it actually got greenlit.
Yeah, it came out. You're missing out, big dog.
I know. I know.
Still watch it, but I
get too anxious when it comes to trying to watch it. I've gotten a little from it though. I told you about how Seer had me watch Iron Man 3. I finally watched that one.
Iron Man 3.
So, you know, I finally got that one taken care of.
People say Iron Man 3 is bad though. For some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. That was one of the reasons why I was like hesitant in watching it, because they kept saying Iron Man 3 was bad and really? Pepper took his suit and became like Iron Woman or whatever, and then one of the most prevalent things is how they kept saying he was going to stop being Iron Man. And I watched that movie and I'm like, where in any part of this movie outwardly or
They
subtext
didn't understand.
did he state or
when I-
imply he would stop being Iron Man?
When I watched the movie,
Man's literally said, "I could just make some more suits." After all of them got destroyed.
when I watched the movie, I thought him throwing that thing off of the when I first watched the movie, I thought him throwing his little arc reactor thing off of the cliff was him being done being Iron Man. But in reality, it was just him being cured.
Well, yeah.
Like
I was about to say, why would you think he was cured? He no longer needed it. He had to have that.
Yeah.
When I saw him throw that over, I took that as him being a drunken dummy without the drunk part at that moment. Because that was a literal, renewable resource. He created a whole new element that was sustainable and automatically rechargeable.
He threw away the other one, the original arc reactor. He didn't throw away the new element. That's still
That's what I thought he threw away.
No, never mind.
Because I was sitting there on the couch and the shit was like, eh.
He threw it away because he didn't need it anymore because that thing.
How could he not need it?
He had surgery done and stuff.
He could have still used it for something else. Like he freaking made a bigger one for his tower, right? The renewable energy in the Avengers.
Yeah.
So why would you just waste something that valuable, throw it over the cliff? Like, I know you're ridiculously rich, man, but that was just...
Number one, he's a billionaire.
I don't care.
He created it, and
I
he knows how to
care.
make another one.
I don't care. He tossed it over to the wayside. What if... No, hear me out, come back. What if somebody who should not have access to it finds it and utilizes it? What if somebody ends up, picks it up and uses it, and then pretty much they're stealing his stuff?
He won't stop him.
Would he bother to? Would he even realize it?
Probably not.
Would he even care enough to stop it?
I mean, it would be at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. I don't think anybody's going to find something
You
that's small.
don't know that. It could float.
Because technically,
The
you can't
waves.
go to the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. And I'm sure it was heavy enough to sink. You feel me?
You don't know. Fisherman could have caught it or something.
No, you cannot catch things at the bottom of an ocean.
I don't believe it would have went to the bottom. The tides move. The waves are high. It probably floats.
So do you think
Things can travel a very good distance in water.
you think if we drop I'm trying to think of something heavy. I think if we were to drop like a 100-pound weight, then it would float.
What?
Like if you were to drop a 100-pound weight into an ocean, do you think it would sink or you think it would float?
Are you saying this thing weighed 100 pounds and it's just...
No, I'm just a hypothetical question. This has nothing to do with this.
That is not a good analogy. That is not a good analogy.
It's not an analogy. I'm just asking. I was just asking. I just wanted to know. This is a random question.
Why are you even asking the random question if it has nothing to do?
Ariel, have we met? You know me.
Yeah, I do. Still.
I got short attention span. I just started talking about stuff. And that was a real question. Do you think it would float or you think it would sink? I don't know. I feel like it might sink. At the same time, I would float.
Well, yeah, at some point.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So,
it would sink, but it would depend on on what type of water it is,
No,
like the
because-
buoyancy of the water. I
Because if you
think.
think about it, a boat weighs more.
Yeah, but that's
Boat
surface area. So what type of weight is it? Is it just like
dumbbell,
the
like a 100-pound dumbbell?
so like it has both ends in the bar in the middle?
Yeah.
Then it most likely would sink. Maybe not all the way to whatever the bottom is, depending on how deep that water is where it's being dropped at.
I'm gonna look it up.
But I think it would sink.
Because if I would float,
Because part of what helps things float is the surface area that is in contact with the water. So if it's not enough surface area to help balance it or whatever the heck it's doing with its, science magic, it sinks. Are you done with the discussion? Huh?
Yeah,
Your stomach hurt?
yeah.
You were just sitting down.